Hi guys, and welcome to wait, she started on the Instagram too?
No, but you can talk about
okay.
the foolishness.
Hi guys, and welcome to another show of Tuesdays with Tricky. Today is a very exciting day. I am wearing a nice little apron. Yeah. Can we start over? I feel like I'm not really doing a good job on the Instagram, on the thing. But I want Instagram now.
You want you?
Early bad boy Jodi, we can't win you do, man. We can't win you do. Oh, I started that one. Hi guys. Today we're out of the kitchen. No. We're in the kitchen and out of the closet. This is such an exciting day. I have something great planned for you guys.
And you're burning stuff on the stove.
Sorry, okay. So today we have invited a very special guest who we talk about like I think every single show. Every single show we talk about.
We talk about her all the time.
Alexa Von Strolling.
Okay, Alexa, welcome. Hello everybody and welcome to the show. We are here in Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen for an hour of fun, frolic, foolishness and food. So, okay.
And if you don't know about Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen, it is a new kitchen that has popped up inside of the Progressive Plaza in Barbican. And pretty much what they do is every evening or every couple of evenings they have different chefs that come and feature here and they teach you how to cook food, they teach you how to make drinks. It's a very fun time. You can come cook and
we usually come here and drink and then we're out for a couple of days, but you know, it's always a good time here.
And you can also rent this space for your birthday parties, for special cooking classes that you want to do. But today we have Alexa!
Okay, so when we're thinking, okay, let's do something cool, let's do something, so we need to kind of redeem ourselves. I don't know if you guys remembered like a couple months ago, we were trying to make turkey neck. We did so bad, Alexa.
It wasn't even turkey neck.
What was it?
I think it was just regular goat.
We made something and it was bad. So we now we want to make something and make it good. So if you want to make something and make it good, we need Alexa. What are we doing today?
So today we're doing curried turkey neck. Because I did an Oxtail video and Tracy was like, she hates Oxtail.
What? I can't stand Oxtail.
That was troubling.
It's so fatty.
Well, it's okay, so like turkey neck.
You can trim it off a lot of the fat. But
would you say that turkey neck is like the poor man's oxtail?
It is, but you know, I love
turkey neck.
I
love turkey neck. Okay, so Alexa's gonna show us how to make a really nice curried turkey neck so that we can try and do this at home at another date. We're not gonna do that.
So are you guys gonna help me?
Yes, if you
I'm just here to look good. I'm here to look good.
I'll help because I actually think I want to cook for my husband.
Okay, you can help. I'm here to look good.
Okay.
I'll be in the background.
So I'm preheating this, so it's gonna be hot.
Preheat means to make it hot before.
So Joe, today we have Lady Bee Mixology. We have a peach coconut mojito and a strawberry
rose lychee mojito. And this is with rose water.
Oh wow, so why don't you actually pour some out so Alexa can have some too?
Oh sure. You don't want my mouth water like?
I mean, the lily.
You know, lily water.
The lily water.
This looks so official. This looks nice, eh, guys?
Yeah.
So we've had to like, you know, push it back a little so you guys can see everything. So what I'm gonna do is while these ladies are going on with their cooking thing, I'm going to read a few comments to see what is going on to answer any questions.
Oh, yeah, you can log on to on my phone.
Okay, Vanna White, aka Jodi, we still have to sell Tricky because she didn't. Are you twins? Oh.
So yeah, I mean, turkey neck is something. It's a meat that's kind of cheap. Oh, what we're doing here? Ooh.
So I like to wash mine a little bit with a little vinegar. You know when you do chicken and stuff to get the rawness off.
So that's vinegar?
This is vinegar. White vinegar, and I'm just gonna rinse it off over here.
So that's a quick wash.
Yeah, man, quick wash.
So you don't soak it in the vinegar or anything?
No, I don't. It's just to help get off the rawness. Like whenever you do chicken, people do lime sometimes.
Right, I know about the lime.
I like white vinegar.
Oh,
okay. Somebody says, I love Alexa. We love her too. We love her more.
I love you too.
Tricky was fire this weekend.
Dude.
Slim Thing Shauna says, get a oxtail.
Yes. Dude, this weekend was an epic weekend for me. We went to the Sun Nation party, the Sun Nation breakfast party, and I had an amazing time as usual going to Sun Nation parties, and I'm really happy that parties are open and the government is allowing us to have parties again. Like, that was just so nice to see people.
I love it.
Yeah, it was a good time. A good time was had by all. Oh yes, and my hair is very long. Thank you.
Okay, Alexa, when you finish with your vinegar hand, here's some Lady Bee Mixology. Let me.
Thank you.
It is big. Oh, here we go. Stuff over here.
So right now I'm gonna season the turkey neck, of course. I have some maggi, all-purpose. I have 2 bouillon cubes. This is like 2 pounds of turkey neck, by the way. I have a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I have some ground allspice. And I have some paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. So I'm gonna season the turkey neck with that. Then I'm gonna sear it and take it out, and then I will burn my curry and then toss it together.
You don't have to burn the curry.
No, we're burning the curry. You know, I don't want to play around with curry. You know, I grew up like my auntie Curried. You have to burn the curry, you know, it hurts.
I got in so much trouble for this. I was like, you have to burn the curry, that's put it in.
Anyway, me I burn the curry, you know.
I just want to let you know that that night my tummy was a little puro. Just a little, just a little. So yes, burn your curry, burn your curry.
Curry, I afraid of curry. Then you know, I get sick, and then you know I'm been known on another show.
You can imagine Alexa once trying to get the girls and sick. She never burned the curry. Belly buns, Jolly. Yeah. Oh my gosh, said Alexa now left out our Maggie. Oh, you know.
Where is Fitz? Fitz, Maggie is here.
Maggie is here.
So yeah, guys, Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen, it opened up during the COVID season. And it was just like a nice little place to come out. They followed all COVID protocols. At the front of the Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen, they do sell some products here which are very nice. What would you call them? Like, you know,
they have like a store.
The condiments.
Condiments.
Yeah.
There we go. So you have your condiments, and then you can come on in, and I think this would be great if you want a nice girls' night. And what are you doing? Careful, remember we bypassed the circuit board. If you want a nice girls' night out where you're cooking and you're eating and it's not one bag of like walk around the speaker box, I find that this is a great
And
time.
I like the fact that they do drinks here, so you're cooking and drinking.
I don't.
That is a lie, because the last time we had to carry her out. Okay.
I find that
This is not just me strong. I feel like we just need to pack a wheelchair in the back of the car from now on.
I was escorted mildly. That's all. I was escorted mildly from the Jamaica Food and Drink
So
Kitchen.
anyway, we were at Sun Nation and Jodi was like troubling
Hi, Rushcam, I love you, my boo boo.
And poor Dan was there to
I was ready to fly the bird with Dan, and he was not taking me on. I had my stir fry ready because, okay, Ding Dong showed me. I had my phone and it's like this.
Show it. Alright, that's what it is.
Yes, that's what Ding Dong did on his video, and I practiced it. I practiced it. I woke
Is
up.
that like Hickey and Nene?
No! No, it's not a hickey.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
So come,
Sure.
Alexa, you need to come take the middle because we can't.
Take the middle. Alright, watch Alexa. Take the middle. Take the middle. Take the middle, my girl. Take the middle.
Alright, so I'm just cutting up some scallion.
You know why? Because Alexa is cutting. So what she's doing is she's going like this, and she's wielding her knife, cutting the scallion in some lovely sphere-looking spheres. And the oxtail smells lovely, the seasoning and such.
Oxtail.
Yes. Sorry.
Turkey neck.
I've only had 2 sips. I swear, you know, it's like when you come in here, there's something in the grill.
Something in the AC.
Okay, there we
Anyway,
go.
can we talk about how awesome it is right now to be cooking in AC?
I know. I think that's the best part about here. Like, you don't feel hot. Everything is what. As we put the camera on her, she's gone again.
So let me ask you something what I don't understand, Lex. I see that you've had the pot on the heat for a very long time now. Is that normal?
Okay.
It's very hot. It's ready.
It's not normal.
Okay.
But
okay. That's like, am I doing things wrong in my household?
I do. But you know been on the fire that long that you see I didn't add any oil in there because we'll be dying of smoke in here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just chopping up some onion, like 1 onion. I did like 4 stalks, so scallion, and I have a bunch of thyme.
So would you say that there's certain fresh seasonings that you must use in every single dish? So you have your scallion, your onion, your thyme.
Yes.
What else? Garlic?
I'm a garlic girl.
Okay.
And I feel like butter is my food group. So everything I do has just a little butter.
Butter makes it better.
Yeah. Butter makes it better.
So do you strip the white thing off of the turkey neck?
So I don't. But you know, some of my sous chefs also, they have to do it without it. But personally, I don't think you need to. I'd love to hear everybody else's opinion on it. But this is what's gonna give the turkey neck some kind of color. You know, when you're doing a braise, I find it it's always better to. I might have to turn on the fan.
All right, if you turn on the fan, we do the fan exhaust dance. Ready, Trey?
Exhaust. Mommy, we do the exhaust. Well, let me turn the cameras back. Okay. Ready, go.
All right. So I'm gonna sear the turkey neck now. So normally I would sear it, take it out, burn the curry, and add it back and add a little water like I would oxtail. But we don't have that time. You guys would have to be there more than I would.
So I'm gonna give it sear it.
Yeah.
And then
Take it out, burn my curry, then add everything back to the pan. My onion, my scallion, my garlic.
Okay.
And chop it.
Okay.
But and then add little water, like braise
So
it.
this is interesting because you've actually seasoned it with other seasonings other than curry.
Yes.
I didn't know that you use other seasonings other than curry when cooking curry.
Yes.
Oh, this smells good. Oh, this is very good. I'm going to tell Scott. He only uses curry when making curry chicken. So that's what he uses.
Just what, little salt?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna knock anybody on their curry recipe.
I bet the Jamaican most here.
Wait, can you remind me what seasonings you use? It smells good already.
So I did the Maggi all-purpose.
Right.
I did some paprika.
Right.
Some allspice, garlic powder, onion powder. I did some vegetable bouillon cubes and black pepper.
So sometimes I also use those things, but mine doesn't smell as good.
Well, I'm gonna, give you the recipe and have you put it in your story.
That's lovely. I love that. Yes! So guys, stay tuned. I will post a recipe in my story and also in the description on YouTube. And remember, you get a better view on YouTube because we have a wider angle camera. And remember, wider and bigger is better.
That's right. Except for cars in Jamaica.
No, except for cars.
Don't work out with that in Jamaica. Not work out.
So our first pouch of Lady Bee is done, so we're going to pour a little more. Alexa, have you had a drink?
Wow. I had a little rough weekend. So
Alright, so
you see my hand all tremble.
So you just what happens when you're feeling a little tender is you just sip delicately.
Okay.
Right?
I
Okay.
think that's a problem. I'm not much of a sipper.
Yeah, you're a gulper.
I'm a gulper.
You're a gulper. Okay, so this is smelling really good. So how you wait till it's brown on one side?
Yeah, because you know what, we're gonna braise it. The longer you cook,
What's
braise is, we add a little water or some kind of broth, and we just simmer it down slowly on a low heat.
okay?
So I like to sear mine for some color.
Oh, so we're
I
not.
don't want the turkey neck look white. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So this means that we're not really cooking it. We're just coloring it.
We're just coloring it here. But I got afraid with the hot pan, turned it down, and you saw that it died out of the heat.
Oh,
Right.
So it's coming back up now, and then I'm gonna add it in a pressure cooker, and we're gonna pressure it on high for 20 minutes.
So what if we don't have a pressure cooker?
Then you're just gonna have the heat on like a medium-low, I would say low heat, and you add little water at a time. So it's gonna evaporate, and then you just add it. I always want to bring the water about halfway up.
Okay.
So yes, turkey and water, they'll give off water. Turkey and chicken, sorry, they'll give off water, but you're gonna need a little bit more. Like say when you do oxtail too,
Yeah.
You add a little water at a time.
I like that you think you're teaching us.
I know.
I'm not absorbing anything.
I like that she thinks she certainly is.
I'm just here to eat.
No,
I'm
listen,
not here for the lesson.
I didn't know you used something other than curry to make curry though. Like,
Why are we praising the oatmeal? What is this? Turkey neck. I was like, why are we praising it? What's happening here? Praise the turkey neck, everybody. Praise the turkey. Praise.
what, Jodi?
Praise the turkey neck. I was like, that's what I've been doing wrong. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Auntie Nandi will be very happy to hear you right now.
Praising the turkey neck. I didn't want what's up. You said about praise all the other meat stuff.
I know this is you.
Okay, so we're turning. Well, that looks nice and brown. So then why would you have to put it in the pressure cooker?
It's
the bone
tough.
don't...
Tough, bad.
Okay.
Like, I don't even think it would come off of the bone if you were to bite it right now.
Oh.
So you know, the first time I used to always order it, and I didn't know that they had to cook it, braise it down as long as, you know, oxtail.
Right.
I figured, you know, turkey goodly soft, but no, you gotta braise it, guys.
What are some other ways to cook? So we have turkey neck. We do it the regular brown stew style with the broad beans. What other?
So other than, for me personally, I only know curry, fricassee, and oxtail style.
Oh, I never thought of like a fricassee.
Yeah, that one nice.
So how does fricassee and oxtail style differ though?
Well, you see, I think fricassee has a lot more vinegar base. Like, I don't do my oxtail with a lot of ketchup.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So my own is just like a seasoning kind of like this.
Yeah.
I'll do a little soy or browning, and I add oyster sauce to mine.
Okay.
And I boil it down.
This kitchen is very fancy with this thing that turns
I
on
know,
and
why
off.
just-
When it's like too much smoke, it's like, let me exhaust. Let's get what's some comments saying, Trey? Careful how you move that, you know. You might take off. I had the MacGyver in here earlier, everybody.
Yes.
Tracy, instead of doing all that, can you pour me another drink, please? I'll now try the peach coconut mojito.
Okay.
And I just want to say that it's Lady Bee's fault why I had to leave the party early on Saturday, right?
I thought it was Lady Bee's fault why the whole entire crew had to leave the party early on Saturday.
So I had a few pouches, so I made sure to pack up the pouches for the bus. I just find that was where everything went wrong. We started mixing our liquor, but you know what happened?
That's
Yeah. So we started with our pouches and everybody had a different flavored pouch. And then I went on to like a champagne, I came with a cabana. Then I went to Hennessy because there's a Hennessy shortage. So when I saw the Hennessy, I started to get craving. And that was about it.
No, and then she started to take the Hennessy bottle and walk around with it and be like, shots everybody, because I'm kind.
Because I'm kind.
So all of us were like, oh, like it was the juice from the gods, right? In this big hot sun out at Morgan's Harbor.
I must tell you, I never felt any sun at all.
What?
I know I never felt any sun.
Let me tell you something. I wasn't there, but I was sweating watching the videos. It did look hot.
I didn't feel any sun at all. Jodi's asking where my outfit is from. I'll actually drop that in the link in the description on the YouTube channel. And from the YouTube channel, you can actually see about 4 feet more than, hey, Lady Bee Mixology to Saturday, going home early and throwing up in the bus.
So Alexa is just over here. She's on the cutting board and she has just cut up the tomato. She has cut up the scallion, the onion,
I'm
the
just
garlic.
prepping myself over
And
here.
she's just prepping herself over there.
So,
over here.
Tracy, you know I can't cook rice. I hear you cooking rice to go with this curry oxtail.
Yeah,
Wow. Alright, Tracy's gonna cook the rice.
I'm cooking the rice. Let me get a pot.
You know what? It's better than me cooking the rice. So Tracy's gonna cook the rice, and I honestly don't mind standing here in, what do you call this? A waft? You can't say smell. Fragrance. The fragrance of the turkey neck here. This is amazing. Now, if Sean was in Jamaica, I would pack this up, go home and plate it, and be like, babe, I was at Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen, and we had a lesson, and this is what I did. How you think I did? You know?
Or you would tell him you made, like,
Yeah, that I made it. I was doing a lesson, and I think I was top of the class.
I think you were.
Yeah.
I just still can't believe you use more than curry to cook curry.
Our whiskey's asking, where can I buy Tooksie Kay sauces from? So I think we should actually feature for the sauces.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Let's start with the one I've never seen before. So this one is an organic Jamaican rum and Scotch bonnet hot honey.
Yes. It's local Jamaican honey from St. Thomas. Actually, my cousins.
Apiary?
Yeah, do the honey.
And where can we get your sauces?
So either you can click the link in our Instagram.
You're tagged.
TWOSDAY Kay.
And they'll be tagged on the website, will be tagged on YouTube.
Yes. Or you can go on TWOSDAY.com.
She got a .com, people.
Yeah.
This one is a Scotch Bonnet everything bagel seasoning. I keep hearing, like when I last went away, everybody was like, oh, everything bagel seasoning you put this. So this is a Scotch Bonnet everything bagel seasoning. What would you put this on? On a bagel.
Eggs. I love it on eggs.
Yes, okay.
I put it on so many things. I love it on eggs. I love it on toast. Just
so?
with what's that? Cream cheese.
And this one is a favorite.
Yeah.
This one, I think you really like your stuff. Yeah, your stuff is good, but this. So this is the Tooksie's hot truffle and Scotch Bonnet hot sauce. Now, I don't eat hot sauce, but I can smell it, right? And I find that everybody has a nice little hot pepper sauce, and that's wonderful. She's burning the curry. But what Alexa did that's different from everybody else is she added a completely different flavor profile by adding truffle. And even when you open this, as I said, I don't eat pepper, I can appreciate that I'm smelling more than just pepper.
No, but I also feel like, you know, I just want to come in on this because I don't like pepper either. But I also feel like the flavor of the Tooksie's hot truff is worth it because it adds something more than just. You sure that's how you do it?
I heard it, but boiling on the oil finish.
Oh, because I was like, okay.
So use butter?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
So I normally add the butter after, you know, everything comes out to the pressure cooker because butter makes everything better.
Right. So you're basically frying the curry powder?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, you don't need to do it for very long because like I said, it's gonna go in the pressure cooker and cook there. But I just like to toast it, you know, make it get very
aromatic. Wait, what you said? Aromatic?
I said aromatic.
You say aromatic, I say aromatic. Tomato.
By the way, if you're gonna listen to how I say things, you'll be wrong every time because I can barely speak English.
Oh my god, I think we're twins!
Every time I talk, someone's like, "Wait, someone else." Really?
Has your friend never asked if you've had a stroke yet? Okay.
And you know, 9 times out of 10, it's probably Jonathan making me feel like an idiot. My brother.
So somebody was saying avocado toast. We could add the Scotch Bonnet.
Yes.
Everything bagel
Or
seasoning on there.
the everything bagel seasoning can go on top of the avocado toast. So Tooksie.
I believe we just said that.
Right,
That's I don't know, but that's just what we're saying right now.
This Lady Bee Mixology.
Angela's Kitchen, who is actually here every single week. We want to big you up. She's liking the frying pots and pans. And you can do a lesson here in the Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen. And you can bring your girlfriends and you can cook a meal here. So big up to all the chefs on the live. And what else? What some other questions? I love some avocado. So, you know something like avocado? What? Excuse me, this is very dangerous. Put your handle to the side.
Wow.
So this
you know you'd never stop learning.
So this is Tooksie's miso saucy sauce. Okay. So the other day Scott went fishing and he caught so much wahoo, right? And I messaged Alexa because I don't know how to cook seafood, and I was like, "Hey Alexa, can you help me? I need to cook some seafood for my husband." And so she was like, "Okay, just come and get the miso sauce and put the wahoo in there, marinate it for a couple hours." I think I left mine overnight, and then just put it in the oven for 4 minutes on one side, 4 minutes on the other side, on broil. By the way, it was the best ever. And then I also paired it with the you don't have any up here.
What?
But the sake.
Oh no, the sake cream.
The sake cream. I also paired it
You
with
know
the sake
that
cream.
one? We make that one to order. That one is cream based.
Right.
So I don't want it to obviously spoil on anybody.
Oh,
But it
Okay,
does
so
last
let
for a
me
month.
give an easy recipe because you guys are mixing too many, like you have more than 5 ingredients.
Wait, what is that? What is that?
That's ginger.
Oh,
Your ginger is green?
Their ginger is green, yes.
Oh, okay. So with the miso sauce, what I would do is I would just clean my salmon right? And then I would just put a little salt and pepper, and then I would pour the miso sauce over it in a baking dish, 400 degrees or whichever degree you want, and leave it in the oven until your heart feels like it's ready.
So that's only because your oven does not work properly, Jodi.
But I feel in my heart, I know when it's preheated, like I feel it, and then I just know. But that's a good recipe, right, Lex?
This is very lovely.
Best recipe you've ever heard?
Ever.
I would have mashed it too.
Alright, I'm just gonna add a little water, put everything in the pressure cooker, and we're gonna pressure it for 20 minutes.
When you say a little water, what exactly do you mean?
I'm gonna start out with like a quarter cup.
Okay.
So I like that you have this. This is a Tooksie's balsamic reduction. But what I like the most about this, I've never used it, it has a squeeze button. So while I'm cooking, I can be like, and we add a little.
No,
you do that, don't you? You do that, don't you?
Do you do that? Because I thought that you use this for presentation.
No, but you know, okay, so I have a couple people that buy it, and they're like, this is one of the most underrated sauces. You really need to push it harder. It's good on everything. When I grill meat, I do it. If I am making a vinaigrette or a sauce, I add it to it to start it out. But it's good on, I keep losing it.
See, somebody else is saying they like your packaging. Who do you love? Are you for sure love your packaging?
Thank
Simple
you
and
so
clean.
much.
Ooh,
But
look at
yeah, I add it on everything. It's a great starter sauce as well as a finisher. And you know, if you're doing
Or the plate.
yes. You know, you can add a little garnish when you have some friends over, you want to pretend that, you know, you're fancy.
I know, I do that all the time. I love to pretend I can't.
And then of course, we're going to add some scotchy and some pimento. And then, like I said, I'm going to put this now in the pressure cooker and have it go
Oh,
for
your
20
pimento
minutes.
so nice and big and round.
You know, with him
Your pimento look like it had a BBL. My pimento just look little and draw down. I don't understand. You add a little BBL pimento, I don't know where you get it. Where's that? High, low, low, stand. Look at this big hole. You should have set a grape.
I wish I could take credit for that. It's really not me.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I'm going to clear the way so that Tracy is obviously going to do the rice now. Or you do it already?
No, I haven't done anything for this rice. I haven't done anything for this rice.
I don't know why I'm so terrible at this.
You keep dancing around the meat. Where is it going now?
She told you she's putting it in the pressure cooker.
Oh. Oh, this is a pressure cooker part. Okay.
It's the base.
Okay,
I don't like a lot of dishes, you know, so when I sear it, I put it in there.
Right. Okay. Well, I thought this was a different pot, so I was like, what's happening now?
Oh, no.
Okay. Same pressure cooker pot. Okay.
So pretty much Alexa needs a sous chef to wash up. So like, this is more than what I can handle. So you put the pepper in the pressure cooker too?
I do. You guys can manage pepper?
Like how much pepper is in
I think in layers it. Alright, no problem. I'll be a trooper. I'll have a little pepper. When I call it tomorrow and tell you say my bottom burning me. So when you come and you're doing your meals and stuff like that, you'll see, you follow Jamaica food and drink kitchen and they'll tell you when they're next having an event. And when you're cooking and you're doing your meals, you can say, hey, hold the, what was it called? Pepper. And
Let me just see what's
or you can put more pepper. I don't know why you want to put
Somebody
more pepper.
said, watch Joe.
That's me cooking. Somebody take a picture of me. Let me send to Sean. Take a snapshot. For us. Oh, like with something.
Yeah. Wow, Joe.
Okay.
You were thumbs up.
I hope somebody got me. I'm gonna show Sean. Sean's like, babe, what's he cooking? I'm like, le blah blue, and it's praised.
Okay. So first, how to cook rice is you put the pot on the stove.
I love that, Trey. You go, girl. You got this. You got this, girl. You got it.
Second thing
Yeah.
do for cooking the rice.
Yeah.
Get the rice.
Yeah. Oh, girl.
I don't like too much praise.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You don't want praise the rice? Okay.
No, I don't want praise the rice.
Okay. All right.
And then you have to wash the rice. So let's just sit here. But I can't find it right now.
I can't bother wash my rice. I feel like you're washing off some of the protein.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, you need to wash your rice. You wash out some of the starch.
Yeah, but you need the starch to hold to make it like girth, you know?
So why do we actually...
Fine. They're saying to wash the rice.
Why do we need to wash the rice? Tell us what is the...
There's too much starch on it?
Yes. You need to wash off some of the starch off of it.
Okay.
Me,
fine.
the non-expert of rice.
We'll wash the rice. Fine.
Okay. So here we are. We're washing the rice.
All right. Always wash our. Okay. You know what? I'm going to listen. Like how last time I cooked the curry goat and I didn't burn the curry and I got poor belly, and I must say it was a little painful. I'm gonna wash my rice. All right. No problem. Washing the rice.
I guess also because like you don't know where the rice has been. It's
You
not
don't
like,
know where your rice has been.
It's not like quinoa that's fancy.
No, quinoa. You have to wash your quinoa. They call quinoa dirty.
What are you talking about?
Yes. No. Quinoa coming like. All right.
I never wash my
I always wash my quinoa.
So hold on, you never wash your rice, but you wash your quinoa?
Yes.
Okay, I just consulted my teacher.
Right.
YouTube, Google.
Okay.
You wash your rice because you need to get off the starch. It causes the rice to clump. But you know, I love a nice clumpy rice.
I love a clumpy rice. Not gonna lie. Love a clumpy rice.
So maybe I'm washing my rice too much.
Wash your face with rice water.
And your hair.
Rice water. So people say, and you see dumpy. So we were very careful when we're making our rice water that it never touches us in the face.
So, so you put your rice in the pot, right? And then it's 1 to 2. So I put one bowl of rice and I'm going to put 2 bowls of water. This is how my husband has taught me to make rice, because the first time we had people over for dinner, I made the rice and it was flopped. And so he taught me.
Winsome is on my side. She says she washes her quinoa.
I mean, I guess you have to wash your quinoa.
Also, you can use rice water in your hair. It makes your hair thicker.
Yes, Jodi did the
You can look
video
on my YouTube channel. I do have not only a recipe for rice water, but also a whole video on the benefits of rice water. And I actually had to stop using it because it was making my hair super silky, and I'm not used to super silky.
Really?
Yeah, it was getting too like.
So then you put a little salt in the rice. A little salt.
I made it and I
Can I
used
put a
it like,
pinch?
it's very smelly though. She ended up.
This is a lot of rice. I'm going to put 2 pinches, 1, 2. And then for your rice, you also put a little butter in there too.
It was really, really good.
Okay? So we're just going to put some butter in.
Always keep it even.
Jodi is worried about, Cher is worried about the rice.
Me too.
I see a rice cooker, perfect for rice every time.
No, so
Next time use
some butter.
rice wine, Jodi. Oh, that sounds lovely. I would definitely have a drink of some rice wine.
And then
That sounds oriental. No?
Wait, is this on?
You see, I love that Uno was making fun of me on this stove top.
I don't even think this is on.
No, it turns off. That's
Oh, okay.
timer. So you want it to go to a boil
Yeah.
and then reduce, right?
Yeah, okay. So then we're going to do that. So the rice is in the pot. So now we cover it. I will have to wait to boil. And when it boils, I will turn it down to a low simmer.
Okay.
That's how we cook rice.
That's how you cook rice. You know, man, like a salt, like a water.
Where were you the whole time we were talking about
like a
foolishness?
spray of escallion.
No, not for white rice. White rice is this. So usually I would add some rice wine vinegar in here to like spruce it up and make it feel good.
Wait, just cha-cha rice, so?
There's salt and butter.
You put salt and butter? Oh yes, it is. There's two pop of butter in there.
Why you don't want to see my rice? We got the whole damn container out of here using.
But that's probably the problem though, Lex. That's probably the problem.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, you know what? I do stuff and I try to cook it. It doesn't taste the same. I'm like, whatever I say about the butter, times it probably by 3 or 4.
But you know what Tracy did with her rice one day, where she added a stick of the Chinese sausage.
Oh,
Yo, I love that.
Yeah.
Love a Chinese bachong.
Yeah,
Lord, I love fachong.
I married a Chinese man. I add a little bachong in my dish.
Jodi, you don't even cook. So anyway, so Alexa, since we have you here, tell us how you actually started in your cooking journey, because I mean, when we were growing up and stuff, I remember you going to school, and then I remember you doing fashion design. So I'm really not sure how this came about. And then the next thing I know, I don't remember you going to culinary school at all. I just remember you watching a lot of
Food
Food
Network.
Network. Like every time I went over, she was watching Food Network, and I was like, okay. And then one time I went over and she made me some bread pudding, and I was like, oh, this is really good. And then she told me I also couldn't have anything in her fridge because everything was there to cook something. And I was like, she's so mean. But then I realized you were actually catering. So how did like go from fashion designer to catering?
My dad hates this story. So, you know, because he's like, so growing up, my dad always said, I'm not sending you to college to go to business. If you're going to go into business, you want to come into work for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I don't even know what I want to major in. Like, I was thinking business.
Yeah.
So I just,
Business is safe. Business is safe.
I was like, you know what? I love nice clothes, so let me just try fashion. It was a flop, by the way. Like, I lasted a year. Then I was like, you know what? I like to entertain. I could probably see myself like, you know, maybe a hotel manager. Because I moved away at 16. Because we graduated 16 here. So I tried that, got my associates. Then I was like, you know what, you've been up there too long. You switching your majors too much, you need a job. I found a job I did medical billing and coding. So I was going to do that. So I moved home to do that because you can work remotely. And then at the time, I was just cooking a lot at home, posting it on Instagram. Because, you know, if you're doing anything, it has to be on Instagram.
Yeah.
Worse, me never cooked before in my life.
Yeah.
And then after that, I got people saying, you know, oh my God, you can't invite me over. I'm sure you were one of them.
I just came over. I was like, yo, Alexa's cooking, let's go.
And then, you know, I hosted a dinner. I probably had 20 guests over. I just broke even. I was like, I charged for wait staff.
I remember it was that we had a Mexican.
I was here for the Mexican one. Yes.
And after that,
I did mole.
yes, and Sean was like,
not very many people can do mole, and I want you to make the mole in a bottle for me.
by the way, if you're not a chef and your first job, Sean Paul sits down, which I was like, fuck, if this flops, like what the
Sean eats just about everything.
It's the, I don't know what Sean
And
eats.
we were there like, yes, send out more. Who's not eating that? Set it down from that side of the table. Sean and I are like, I think we're pretty easy to please when it comes to food, especially Sean. And he was just like by the pool deck, and Sam was drunk. But yeah, and he was so impressed with your mole.
Yes, so after that, no, it was hard. And by the way, it's like 50 ingredients. Like there's like millions of different recipes online. And you know, I didn't even go to Mexico when I had that. So I don't know what these things are supposed to taste like. You know? I'm like, they're just like, okay. And I'm fretting it up because people are buying tickets and I said, Rascal.
And the tickets weren't cheap. I just wanted to drop that in, you know.
You know, Jamaica didn't sell masa harina at the time, and you know, like stuff like that. We like get it Auntie Curried to go fly down with some ingredients for it. And then, anyways, long story short, after that, I got so much calls. People were like, "Oh, I'm having a baby shower. I need to cater," and I'm like, "You guys know, like, that's my baby shower. You cater." I was like, no, I don't really. I'm not a chef. I'm not a caterer. Luckily, my brother-in-law had Fusion.
Right.
And they had just closed down to renovate. I stole all of his chefs to help me. And I still work with them now.
So
That means that you're a nice boss.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. You have gotten some pretty big deal catering events that you have signed some
Pretty big.
pretty big.
Yeah, pretty big.
That you have signed.
All y'all's favorite.
She has signed some no disclosure. Wait, hold on. We have something special going on right here, right now. So, Candy Craze is actually next door. And
Rice bowl.
I have a very Oh, wait,
It's hot.
Okay. Well, what do we do?
Now we're gonna lower it.
Okay. Alright. This is a joint effort with this, right?
This is I don't know how low is on. What is 2, you know? Should we go 1?
Let's just do one.
That's a low boil.
So, thank you.
Alright, all is well.
So Candy Craze is next door in this plaza to Jamaica Food Drink Kitchen. And so I have asked for them to bring us over some delicious treats, which they are coming right now with them, and I'm very excited about it. But anyway, okay, so Alexa has done some very big events. She has done for a lot of material girls, and she has done for also Shining Bright Stars that shine bright like diamonds, but she has signed some NDAs, so we can't mention any names.
Right. I'll tell you on next issue.
Oh, okay. We have to get back to these things because.
So this was supposed to be dessert, but you know sometimes dessert has to be the before.
Wow. So we have here from Candy Craze some beautiful.
Here, you hold this.
Rasta Josh.
So this.
Brownie Sundae.
Which one? This one?
No, that's a Belgian waffle.
This is a Belgian waffle.
So it's Roman cream,
Roman raisin ice cream.
Roman raisin ice cream.
Dipped in chocolate.
Dipped in chocolate. With almonds and a Belgian waffle. This is a chocolate brownie sundae with chocolate and vanilla ice cream.
Go up to the YouTube. Mind the pot. Mind the pot.
And this also
is a glass of goodness.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Sundae.
So I'm not sure if you guys have gone to Candy Craze yet, but it's more than just candy on the wall.
Thank
you very much. You can get your candy by the bag, by the ounce, by the cup. And Tracy's favorite. They heard Tracy and Scott were fighting. Tracy and Scott were fighting, so we're going to quell all of the fighting. Now we have some more for you here. You can get ice cream, you can get your events catered by Candy Craze, and then you can stop by and you can get your ice cream, your desserts, and look at all of this loveliness. So we're gonna have, you see, you have to fancy it up, you know. When you're having what is called turkey neck for dinner, you have to have these fancy things for dessert. And as you guys know, I love the Candy Craze ice cream.
It's the best.
It's
the best. It's the best.
I know that mine have rum.
We know you.
No, but the waffle is nice and crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. I love it.
The chef is giving a review.
It's so good.
It's very good, right?
Can I double dip or are we like switching?
Oh, well, fine. Actually, no, I don't go home.
Okay, I'll just stay with mine.
You just described the waffle so amazing, so I want to try this now.
So you're so rebel, just rub for each other's own. I mean, honestly. Hugs!
You know why? Why my dad start this morning? You have to start again next week.
I started my diet yesterday, but I'm just going to drink a little dieters tea later and we're good again.
Oh my God. The ice cream is so creamy.
The waffle is excellent. You guys have a waffle maker over there? No man, that waffle is not normal. Would I be able to come out and just get a plain waffle? This waffle is really good, you know?
You know you should freeze the waffles and sell them.
And set, yes! The waffle is really good.
Put it back in the toaster oven.
This is really good though. I mean, to be honest with you, what really makes it is the ice cream for me, because the ice cream is so.
Well, you don't want to about the ice cream.
I know.
You like a brownie?
Is it like a brookie, like a cookie brownie? I love it. I love it.
But it was better when it's warm. So when you get it, it's not really warm.
Yes.
Because it's hard to bring it over and not make it.
And then I'll make the ice cream melt. I figured.
But when you get it, the cookie, the brownie is warm and then the ice cream.
And I love how hot and cool.
Yeah.
This is very good.
Dessert before dinner?
Yeah.
Darling, that's how we do it.
We're adults.
Yeah, that's part of being an adult.
So as I was saying to you, like, so how did you land these big jobs like that? Like, how did that come about for you? I mean, those are like some people work lifetimes to get that sort of acknowledgement, you know. And
well, Sean Paul was like, "Yo, ABC," you know. The mole was so good. Mole. That's what he was doing the whole night. You don't remember that? Yes. He was like, "Oh, let's go, mole."
But were you serving us again tequila?
Yes. Oh yes, lovely. Wonderful.
Honestly, I have to just thank God, because I don't even know how I got those things. I mean, like I said, you know, Jodi was the one that first called me and she's like, you know what, I'm one of the food awards judges and I'm gonna tell Nova about you, because that dinner was awesome and whatever, and you know, I won that award that year.
Were you on a stove?
I want a stove.
By the way, you didn't want to see my stove before moving that stove there. That's why I can't work this contract.
No, but and then after that, somebody else reached out to me and she's like, it was actually Shine Bright Like a Diamond's cousin.
Oh.
Who is Jamaican.
Right.
And she's like, I'm gonna give your name. They need some part-time help. Did that. I didn't sign an NDA for Peter Holt, but he used to own the San Antonio Spurs. Met him being drunk in San Key. Told him I was a chef and he invited me on his yacht to work for a month. Me and my aunt.
Oh yes, I
In New
remember
York.
that.
Material Girl, she came down for her birthday here, of course, and I got that call. Obviously, Sean.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is God. Because
You cook for God?
I cook for God every day.
You have to praise Him. Check your rice first.
Check the rice.
It's oh, is it ready?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We don't have a timer or nothing.
No, you know what's
This is how we cook with love. This is how we cook with love.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah, because I mean, very deserving that you got all of this work.
Yeah.
It's very deserving. But I mean,
It felt surreal.
crazy.
It was surreal, and I kind of was just like, I mean, your confidence as a chef obviously gets tested. I mean, like I said, I'm not trained at all.
Yeah.
I was just like, can I do this?
Yeah.
Should I do this?
But I find that some of the best chefs, makeup artists are those that run off of passion and not necessarily scholarship, right? Scholarship. Yeah. Whoa. Sorry.
How much drinks have we had?
You want to include Saturday because I'm still not fully sober. So we are sipping. We fancied it up today because when you come to Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen, they have everything here that you'll need, including very fancy wooden and silicone things.
They even have plastic gloves.
So we
The season that you're with that.
yeah, we put our Lady Bee Mixology in glasses. So we're having mojitos. This is a peach coconut mojito, and the red one we were having before is a strawberry rose water mojito. But you know, so we did box that off long time.
So
You're nursing.
You know what? I cannot come on your live and be the drunk girl today.
okay.
Oh, today. Okay, it's okay. I'll just stay with my title. Don't worry.
I like see like one eye open and I'm like trying to smile and half my smile is like
It's okay. It's
twitching.
okay. So yes.
So
go
I
ahead.
have more questions for Alexa. Right, so as you said, sometimes as a chef, like you get tested a lot. What is one of your absolute worst events that you left and you were crying? You were like, I am a failure. I should not be doing this. I need to turn around. And how far along in your career were you when this happened?
So you know what? It's funny. A lot of the good events you kind of don't remember, but a bad event you wish you could forget.
Yeah.
So it was actually a wedding, and I think I was doing probably food maybe a year or 2 years. But weddings, you get confidence by doing weddings. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter because you know what? You're not in your kitchen cooking. You're on site, and you're in a little grass area, and the floor is all over the place. You're in a tiny little tent. So I was on the staff. Did the event. I had to rush, and you know what? I was only along. They hired us to do cocktail hour, so I had slotted myself for a certain time, and I was trying to do another event. You take on too much.
Yeah.
I guess you know what I mean. Like I have a Chinese mom. She doesn't like me to not work. She's always just like pushing, which I love. But I think I was pushing myself too hard, and I had to rush to a second event. When I left, I heard only bad reviews. Like the food was it wasn't good, and of course gave back some money. But it's your wedding, no matter what money you give back, you can't get back
Those memories.
Yeah. I luckily had the opportunity.
They didn't have liquor at that wedding?
They did, but
So I think they should just take a shot and forget about the food.
But I had the opportunity to cook for them again and just drop off some food on me.
Yeah.
And I still feel like shit.
But that's really
I'm sorry,
nice of you that you.
that's
No, that's fine. It's fine that you acknowledged you apologized, and you felt bad enough to kind of, you know, give back a little money, because usually that's unheard of. People are like, well, you know, and give 10 million excuses. So
I mean, but at the same time, you felt really crappy.
Yeah.
You felt so bad.
Yeah.
Was that?
I didn't take on another wedding, a
Right.
huge wedding, for I think at least a year and a half. But I was lucky enough to get other big events, like, you
So
know.
that was a moment for you that really you felt like maybe this isn't a career path.
Yeah, I was like, you know, maybe I should not be doing this, because I mean, weddings are so important.
Julie, I didn't even have a wedding, okay? I had 12 people
I
because
know what it's
planning
like.
the wedding is horrible. So I can't imagine. And as a hairstylist, I did like 4 weddings and I said no more. So I totally understand the pressure that's put on you.
It's
Like
so
it makes
stressful.
you feel like
I'm sweating thinking of.
yeah. Right?
No, if you're watching, I'm still sorry.
I know.
No man, but you know, and you know what? I also had the pleasure of doing more weddings after that.
How did you manage to overcome that though? How did you manage to overcome that feeling?
I honestly, people still called me because I did go on my social media after that wedding, and I addressed, you know, I'm so sorry. You know, anybody calls me to work, I do appreciate it. You know, I don't think of any client less. Like if it's a small job, like I appreciate anybody that trusts me, and I hope everybody continue to trust me. So people still were calling me for weddings, and each wedding I was like, can't hold this out. Like, you know, like I was even more like determined.
Yeah.
I couldn't make that be my last wedding. Like,
Yeah, you didn't want
know
to
what
go
I
out
mean?
like
Like-
that. Yeah.
So yeah, and then of course, you know, my mom. Of course, my mom was like, you know, and my dad too. You know what I mean? It was just like, you know, this is how we learn.
chopsticks.
No, why not?
Okay, so if the balsamic was open, I would have put a drizzle for presentation. So this is the finished product here. Alright, my plating is not that good, but leave me alone. It's about the taste, not the plate, okay? And I don't. Tracy, turn off your rice. You don't think it's ready?
It's ready.
It's ready.
Turn it off.
Why me and this oven stove can't agree?
Alright, I can't wait to taste this.
Alright.
Alright.
It?
Yes.
Yeah. Come in and taste Tracy rice. Alright, so
I just did a rice and peas without the peas.
that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we have here the curried turkey neck.
Well, you only got one set of chopsticks. What about the rest of us?
All of them bought them.
Let me get some now.
Let me get some napkins are right here. And let me get them some can we get some knives and forks too, please? Yes, thank you.
Fall off the bone.
So I know Tracy like the sake cream sauce. Have another waffle.
It's so good.
Jesus, I don't know if I was a little scared.
No man, this is nice.
Okay. So one more question that I have for you, like just about your professional career or whatever. So you know, you said that doing weddings is hard and doing big events is hard because of the amount of people you have to serve for doing hot plates and stuff like that. So do you have a cutoff number that you say, okay, if it's more than 50 people I can't, or more than 100 people? We're talking and you're just making a lot of noise.
Oh, sorry. It's just
Good.
juicy.
I need to say this is like the commercial.
Very juicy.
Yeah?
I
can't
it's not
bother
fatty.
I can't bother wait for the
Use the chopstick.
No, I just didn't go in with it. Is this a piece for me?
I can have this on that. This is just all meat. This is protein. Good.
Rasta.
But no, I don't have a cutoff. You know what? After that happened, I enjoyed pushing myself. I enjoyed the feeling of a successful event. And you know what? The challenges also get a little addictive too. You know, so I don't have a cutoff. The biggest event we have done has been 350 people. Of course, I have to contract extra staff and stuff. But how it's there?
This is really good.
You keep talking.
You talk. We got this. We have to taste.
I want Maggi and Betapac to sponsor me after this, okay? You have to use a Betapac, Corey. We never got to speak about that part, but Ross, and okay, so My mom told me not to come on here in person. All I've been doing is cursing.
That's all I do too. I didn't trouble.
So the Instant Pot obviously is still going, but we're running out of time. So what happens is when it
we have 10 minutes. Don't worry.
Pressure cooker, I have about 3.
I just wanted to eat.
But so I would have let off the steam, of course, take it out. I would have brought it back to the same pot that we were doing before, added the tomatoes. I would have added a little white rum. I love a little white rum with my curry. I just let it cook off, and then I would add the butter. And then you taste it and then add salt to taste if anything.
Wait. Wow.
But yeah. Curry turkey neck.
Wait, you keep talking. Hold on. There's something going on in this place and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just doing an investigation over here.
And you know what? I did a little Irish potato in there. You can do spinach, you can do butter bean, whatever you want. It's how can I talk with Jodi sucking on the butter in my hair? I'm like,
Like birds chirping in the morning.
Imagine if I'm on a first date, like, is this like a turn off or yo, that girl can suck it? Which would it be?
I think the latter.
Yeah, okay. Okay. But this is
and I know, I promise you, I'm a curry girl. Whenever I get fried chicken, I'm a curry gravy girl.
You are.
I love curry. So I would have done it Oxtail style. But I was like, yo, if
you were insisting on the curry.
I was like, curry. I love a curry turkey. Like love.
I did some investigation and it's shot.
One little butter bean with a nice in it. Yes. Butter, but
no, I love a
would you
butter
use
bean.
butter bean and potato or just one or the other?
I would personally do one or the other. I wouldn't do both. But you know, I search for spinach in my curry. I love a nice spinach.
No man, that's nice. Now pack up your wrist.
Let me ask you.
Give it to Sean for me.
Oh God.
And I'll plate it. Babe, I mean this. Alexa taught me. Like, that girl is good.
So you're saying you have to use the Betapac curry?
No, yeah. Well, I don't have to, but it's my favorite. You know what I mean? I love Betapac curry. I don't think I've had a curry with that much flavor then. For me, personally.
So
I think.
Are there specific seasonings like that you prefer from different brands? Like you prefer the Betapac curry, you prefer the maggi bouillon cubes?
So the bouillon cubes, onion and garlic. Gosh, I hope shelf them don't sell off after the video. You know, but I do everything.
I'm going to buy tomorrow's my supermarket and
that if I'm doing so this same sauce, you could add a little coconut milk to it. You know what I mean? But it brings up so much flavors. That bouillon.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm like, this dish missing something.
Oh, that bouillon look. Vegetarian bouillon.
It's like purple. Yeah, purple. Onion and garlic.
Yeah.
It saves my life.
That's exactly. So okay, as a chef who I personally cook for my husband and my family, but you know I'm always trying to make Scott feel like, oh, this is great. What are 2 easy dishes that I can learn to cook at home that you say? So first of all, she does some videos, right? And she taught me how to do some zucchini in anchovies, and that was wicked.
Right?
That's one of Scott's favorite vegetables. What is some other 2 meat dishes that are super easy to cook? Egg?
Well, no, I don't think egg is easy.
Meat? I said meat dishes that she cook with egg.
You know, egg is really actually one of the hardest, I think, because you know you have to get the texture right, and
You just boil it for 7 minutes. That's the only way I'm doing it. Salt, pepper, voila, everybody loves.
a little hot trouble.
Or the bagel.
I think, you know what, maybe that it sounds fancy, and I hope to God, you know, most times I talk about recipes, I type it so I don't have to pronounce these fancy things. So people are like, piccata, chicken piccata. It's like you get the breast, you smash it down flat, and you just do flour, egg, panko, fry it, and then I make a sauce with capers, butter, garlic, Scotch bonnet. And you finish it with my balsamic reduction.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. You serve it with a little side salad if you want, or your rice.
Okay.
So could you go back to your Monday cooking and you could feature one of Alexa's sauces and do something?
Okay, we're gonna have to do Monday cooking with Alexa sauces, guys. This, Jodi.
Last one, you said
serve
2.
someone
Or
else.
if you don't eat chicken, salmon, the salmon one we're talking about with our miso. I know, even if you don't have my miso, buy some oyster sauce, or you know what, mix up some mayonnaise.
I find
with
salmon
garlic.
expensive though. So can we use what?
You can do anything. You can do. I mean, I don't know if you want tilapia.
Can I use it on tilapia?
For sure, you can do it on tilapia if you want. Snap out whatever. It's great on all seafood, meat, even vegetables.
Why you put the dessert spoon in there? Because I put it in another fork.
It's nice.
This is yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. And then I love to mix mayonnaise with garlic, salt and pepper. I chop the fish with it and I put it under the broiler.
Really? On top of the miso?
No, you don't have to have miso. I mean, I would love you to use the miso. But I'm saying if you don't have it, mayonnaise, it not really coat it with mayonnaise, but it gives it such a nice brown. Like when you do mayonnaise on bread and stuff like that, it gives it such a beautiful color and flavor.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, and then I'll probably just boil some Irish, and then I just put the oven to like 400 and roast it and serve that as a dinner.
So if you guys didn't understand that, that's okay. I'm with you. You can head on over to Alexa's page. It's Tooksie Kay Catering. And she's now doing a little series of videos like challenges where she's drinking, so I love that. And you can check out her videos and you write out your recipes.
Yes.
That's so important. She writes out her recipes and you can check out her website. She has so many sauces. We did feature a few of them, but I'm taking home this one, the sesame please, roasted sesame and soy dressing. In the YouTube video, in this YouTube video, I'm going to put a link in the description to all of Alexa's sauces. I'm going to also drop her.
It's a light turkey neck is my favorite because it's so meaty.
Wow, what you just said a while ago?
I just
No, you didn't speak English a while ago.
Right. So I'm telling you.
And then also guys, make sure you follow the Jamaica Food and Drink Kitchen page because you can keep up to date with what activities they're having here. Who's cooking, they'll feature different chefs, different nights, different liquors, you know. That's me, I'll be here. And you can make sure you log on to the pages, get more information and maybe learn how to cook. If not, that's okay, just buy a sauce and some salmon and you're good. Yeah?
Yeah. Very
Alexa,
good.
thank you so much for stopping by and showing us that you must burn the curry first. And you must wash the rice. Okay. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Tuesdays with Tricky. We hope that you enjoyed that we are out of the closet this week. And maybe next time we'll have everybody in here cooking along with us and having a taste.
that'll be so much fun.
Thank you guys so much for watching and we will see you next week Tuesday for another episode of Tuesdays with Tricky.
Thanks guys.